Hi, Mighty Mommy here, and I'm ready to share some quick and dirty parenting tips with you. I'm your host, Cheryl Butler. Even the best moms turn into stressed maniacs when there's too much on their plate. I know because I used to try and load 1 week's worth of to-do items onto just one morning's schedule. No one in the family wins when mom is run down and irritable, not even the family dog. Today, we're going to discuss some fun strategies that moms can use when they are facing a difficult day. Tip number 1, get out of the house. It may be easier to stay cooped up in the house when you're having a trying day, but getting out of the house and soaking in a fresh atmosphere, such as the park, a stroll through the neighborhood, even sitting outside in the backyard or on your porch with a cup of tea or to nurse your baby, will not only break up the monotony of the day, but the change of scenery can be enough to re-energize you as well. If you can't get away from your kids for this quick break, check out my episode on fun ways to keep your kids active, and you will all benefit. Tip number 2, take 10 minutes of me time. Stop and do something just for you as soon as possible when you're having a difficult mommy moment. Treat yourself to a hot shower. If your hobby is taking photos, grab your camera and take some random shots that make you smile. Pick up the phone and call a friend. Paint your nails. Straighten out your makeup drawer. Grab your calendar and schedule a date with yourself when your spouse is available to watch the kids, and for that same week if possible, so you will have something fun to look forward to. See also 5 ways that selfish parenting can benefit your family. Tip number 3, mix it up. Sometimes stressful days happen because we're in a rut. Every once in a while, do something totally different and unexpected, like put on a new music station while getting the kids ready for school. Spray fragrance on your pillows before bed. Drive the scenic route to work even if it adds a few minutes. Buy a box of cereal you'd like to eat and hide it for yourself. Or change the part in your hair. Shake it up on a regular basis and you'll be motivated when things are tough. You might also want to check out 6 ways to spring clean your parenting life for some other fresh ideas. Tip number 4, go to bed when your kids do. Mothers are often programmed to jump to work the minute the kids are in bed, whether it's completing an obligation for work or the PTA, or struggling to get the laundry done so the household has clean underwear. Busy moms don't know when to use their off button. When my kids were younger, I chose 1 night a week to go to bed when they did, and it was the best night of sleep I had each week. Now that I have 6 teenagers, if I'm having a rough day during the week, I get into bed soon after homework is done with a good book or a bowl of frozen yogurt and chill out until the following morning. Tip number 5, drink up. I'm not referring to uncorking a bottle of wine to serve with the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but dehydration can leave you feeling even more tired than you already are. Consistently drinking 8 servings of fluids, including fruit and vegetable juices, milk, and even coffee and tea, can really boost your energy throughout the day. Check out my colleague Nutrition Divas podcast for more on how much water you should drink throughout the day. Tip number 6, write it down. When I feel harried with my kids or other family matters, I write down my worries or frustrations and list them under things I can control and things I can't control. Just getting my challenges down on paper helps me to see what I can work on to solve and what I need to let go. Tip number 7, create a great escape box. Of all my stress buster tips, this has always been my favorite. For the past 10 years, I have kept a pretty box stashed away in my closet that contains some of my most desired treats. Items like my favorite herbal tea, candies, pistachio nuts, my favorite romance novel, love letters from my husband, pictures my now teenage kids made for me on Mother's Day when they were in kindergarten, and even a bottle of wine are waiting for me when I need to have a temporary escape. For some additional ideas, see also 5 ways to keep parenthood exciting by visiting the Mighty Mommy page at the Quick and Dirty Tips site. Tip number 8, audiobooks. As an avid reader, I can usually find respite in a good book. On crazy days when the kids are driving you nuts, however, sitting down to read is a rare luxury. That's when I rely on books on tape. Audible.com has over 100,000 titles to choose from, so I am never without something funny, romantic, or mysterious to get lost with. Doing mindless tasks like laundry and dishes can turn into a fantasy fast, or you can simply download all the episodes of the Mighty Mommy podcast and let me help you get through the tough moments. Tip number 9, write a letter to your future self. This is another favorite way for me to unwind. Visit www.futureme.org and you write letters to yourself for free that will be emailed to you in the future. You can jot down your frustrations, joke with yourself, or have fun predicting how your now bad day will turn out. It's so much fun to get those emails months later and compare now and then. And tip number 10, count your blessings. When all else fails, allowing yourself to be in a genuine state of gratitude can help ease even the most trying parenting moments. Just this week, my youngest daughter, Annie, who's age 7, had a complete meltdown when we were at her brother's baseball game because she spilled her macaroni and cheese on her new shorts while trying to balance the bowl, her juice, and her beloved American Girl doll. She carried on for nearly 45 minutes, causing parents all over the ballpark to stare, comment, and wonder if I might be torturing her in some way. I wanted to ban her from that park for the rest of her little life, but then I looked over and saw a paralyzed child in a wheelchair just a few feet away watching us. I immediately counted my blessings and thanked my lucky stars that even though Annie was behaving so poorly, she was still able to walk, play, jump, and it truly did make it easier to breathe and get through that tantrum. You might also check out my episode called 5 Ways to Change Bratty Behavior for some other tips. How do you cope when you're having a difficult mommy moment? Share your thoughts in the comments section or post your ideas on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page. You can also connect with me on Twitter at Mighty Mommy or email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com and visit my family-friendly boards at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt. You can also visit the Mighty Mommy page at quickanddirtytips.com to read a transcript of this show. This is episode number 231, and it's called 10 Ways to Handle Difficult Days. I hope you have a week filled with happy parenting moments, and I also want to wish all of you wonderful mommies a very, very happy Mother's Day. Until next time, happy parenting.